The Tusky Valley football team traveled to Newcomerstown to open IVC South play on Friday night. By the end of the night, there would be a lot of happy fans in red and black as Tusky Valley picked up the victory by a score of 49-0. Let's take a look at the highlights. Tusky Valley jumped to an early lead as Seth Johnson would find a hole in the Newcomerstown defense and race 42 yards on the fourth play from scrimmage, and it was 7-0 Tusky Valley. The Trojan defense would then give the offense great field position as DJ Alberty will jump on this Newcomerstown fumble, and Tusky Valley takes over at the Newcomerstown 31-yard line. The Trojans would take advantage of the opportunity as quarterback Ethan Love will find Brian Maurer in the corner of the end zone for a Tusky Valley touchdown, and it's 14-0. Late in the first quarter, the Tusky Valley defense will force another turnover as Joe Zagala strips the ball from the Newcomerstown running back to give the Trojans great field position once again. This time the Trojans will capitalize as Seth Johnson hits the spin button to break away from the Newcomerstown defender and run it in from 12 yards, and it's 21-0 Tusky Valley. While the offense was scoring, the defense was stuffing Newcomerstown as this time Dominic Mullen and Joe Zagalis team up for a third down sack to force a Newcomerstown punt. Following the punt, Tusky Valley marches 51 yards on 7 plays and finishes the drive with this 21-yard Ethan Love touchdown run to make it 28-0 Tusky Valley late in the first half. Despite the lead, the Trojan defense continued to play relentless football. This time Noah Love reads the play perfectly and shoots through the Newcomerstown line to tackle the running back for an 8-yard loss. On the next play, the Tusky Valley defense will knock the ball loose in the pile, and Joe Zagalis will come up with his second recovery of the night to give Tusky Valley the ball at the Newcomerstown 21-yard line. The Trojans would then extend their lead as Love finds Tristan Tesh at the 8-yard line, and Tesh fights his way through 2 Newcomerstown defenders to get in the end zone for the Tusky Valley touchdown. Bruto Friedenand's 5th extra point of the night would make it 35-0 Tusky Valley at halftime. It didn't take long for the Trojans to extend their lead as they strike on their first offensive possession of the third quarter. This time, Ethan Love weaves his way through several Newcomerstown defenders on his way to a 55-yard touchdown, and it's 42-0 Tusky Valley. Love finished the night with 111 yards on just 7 carries. The Trojan defense picked up right where it left off in the first half as they continue to force Newcomerstown turnovers. This time, Josh Mark plays the underthrown deep ball perfectly as he becomes the 5th member of the Trojan ball hawk defense to get an interception this season. Tusky Valley would then score their final touchdown of the night as Seth Johnson breaks free from the pile and runs 45 yards for a touchdown to make it 49-0 Tusky Valley. Johnson would end the night with 154 yards on 17 carries. While the offense would not score again, the defense continued to dominate play as they limited Newcomerstown to just 25 yards of total offense on the night and forced 5 turnovers, including this fumble recovery by Austin Croto. With the victory, the Trojans improved to 4-2 overall and 1-0 in the IVC South. The Trojans will be back in action this Friday night as they travel to Uricksville to take on the 5-1 Claymont Mustangs in a game that will have IVC South and playoff implications. From Newcomerstown High School, this is Clint Spillman reporting for TV Online.